It's day 18. Let's see what full-length story we have today. My wife told me she has never felt in love with me. Quite the bomb to drop once you're already married. I have a burp or throw up. Can't tell. Got my answer. This story was first posted July 14th, 2025. My wife, 30 female, and I, 32 male, have been together for 3 years, married for about 2. We have a nearly 2-year-old daughter and have been through a lot in a short time. Moving in together, full-time jobs, a pregnancy, getting married, and even a miscarriage. It has been intense and emotional. I've always believed in us, and while we have had some major struggles, I've kept fighting for our relationship. Recently, during a very honest conversation, she told me something that hit me hard. That after about 6 months of being together, she realized she didn't feel the feeling and she didn't feel that in love spark. And now, 3 years in, she says that she still doesn't feel it. She told me she's always struggled with identifying what being in love even means. And now in therapy, she has been going for 4 months. She is starting to untangle those feelings. This is the first time she has ever said this out loud. She said she loves me, cares for me deeply, and sees me as family, but questions whether that love is enough. Whether it's true romantic love or just safety, familiarity, and a shared life. It broke me, especially because I never knew she felt this way. She even admitted that she's felt that spark in previous relationships, but those were chaotic or unsafe. With me, she says everything felt right on paper, stability, a daughter, a future, but never had that feeling. I cannot imagine receiving this news from the person you love. We both are emotionally exhausted. I've made mistakes. I bottle up emotions. I lash out when I'm overwhelmed, and I've said things that I regret. I just started therapy myself. I'm 1 month in, and I'm fully committed to making it work on my part. For me, for her, and for our daughter. She's been through a lot too, a rough upbringing, no clear example of love or family. This is her first long-term relationship, and I know it's been a lot, too fast. The pregnancy, marriage, building a life. We've been in a tornado, and maybe we didn't even fully get to know each other before life took over. There have also been some fundamental issues between us. Trust was broken early on with things that she hid, contact with her ex, some lies and secrets. We never really repaired that. Could she still have feelings for an ex? And maybe like this all moved because obviously if you've been together for 3 and married for 2, within that first year, you guys got engaged and married. That's pretty fast. I mean, that's really fast to me, but I don't know. Some things like my spidey senses are going off here that maybe I don't know. We never really repaired that. Communication has also been really hard. Sometimes I feel like I can't fully express how I feel without it turning into conflict. It's like we're stuck in patterns that just keep pulling us apart, and we've never fully built the solid base a relationship really needs. Still, despite all of this, I love her. I've always made the choice to stay and build, and while our relationship isn't perfect, far from it, I've always seen something real and worth fighting for. We've had laughter, deep connection, love for our daughter, moments of peace and joy. I've seen us at our best, and I have believed in us. Now we have agreed to take some space. Not a breakup, but real distance. She says that she needs space to feel what's real for her without my presence influencing it, and I respect that. But I'm also scared. I'm scared that I'll be the only one fighting again, that I'm the only one that's willing to rebuild. I'm asking, has anyone been through this? Can love grow when one person says they've never felt in love to begin with? Is space like this helpful, or is it just a goodbye? I'm willing to give it time. I'm willing to work, but I'm also scared that she's already gone in her heart. I just don't know what's real anymore. I just needed to get this out. Have you guys ever experienced that? Have you been in a relationship where maybe you realize, like, I'm not in love? Like, it's great on paper, but I'm not having that feeling. That's wild. I've never experienced that before. And I'm sure it's maybe more common than I think, but wow. So we have an update, and it was the day after the conversation happened. What conversation? Oh, like after your space? Well, why don't we just read and find out, Joss? Last night, we finally had the big conversation. We kept it calm and honest, no yelling, no blaming, just truth. She told me more about how she's felt for a long time, and I shared everything that I've been holding in. We talked about her doubts, my pain, our patterns, the broken trust. I went into the talk thinking maybe this space could be the beginning of something new, a reset. But after hearing her say she's never truly felt in love with me and that she's been carrying that for years, it hit harder than I expected. I thought I could take space, but today I feel completely hollow. Like I'm the only one who ever fully believed in us. She said that she needs space to understand her own feelings and to explore what love really means to her. And I respect that, but it still hurts like hell. We've agreed to keep some distance now, especially for our daughter's sake. I'm going to stay somewhere else for now. I told her I don't want to give up on us, but I can't be the only one willing to fight. Even with everything she's done, the lies, the broken trust, the things that really hurt, I still love her. I know that might sound foolish, but I do. And I still want to give this a real chance. I don't know if she does, and I'm scared she's already gone. That would be so hard. I feel like she's emotionally checked out. And by the sounds of it, she was never like in love, which is really concerning why we're having children and getting married. But I've never gone through that, so I can't relate to that feeling at all. We have another update. 2 days later, we are at July 16th. Since that conversation, things got heavier. She finally admitted she had contact with her ex. Long distance, on and off for a year or more. I had suspected it. I asked about it multiple times. Every time she said it was nothing, just friendly, just catching up. But it wasn't just that. I saw messages, flirting, multiple noodles, sent, little photograph in your birthday suit. Meanwhile, in our relationship, I had told her more than once that I would love it if she ever sent me something like that. She never did, but she did it for him. She says it's over now, and part of her coming clean was being honest with herself too. But I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what really there is left to figure out. She said she's not in love with you, and she had an emotional affair and sent her naked body to her ex-boyfriend. Like, crystal clear for me. See ya. To cope, I booked a hotel. I didn't tell her, I just knew I needed space. I've been calm through this. I haven't yelled, haven't thrown blame, but I feel something inside me cracking. And still, she's been physically affectionate the last couple of days, lying close to me in bed, holding me, seeking connection. It completely confuses me. It almost feels like love, or is it guilt, habit, attachment? Guilt. I brought up our planned vacation in 2 weeks. I told her I might just go alone, and she froze. She told me that she wanted us to go as a family. That line hit me in the gut. It made me feel both hopeful and completely lost at the same time. What's happening now? We're supposed to talk again today. I told her that I need clarity. I'm writing this before the conversation because I don't trust myself to get everything out at the moment. These are the things I need to ask honestly, since I've been carrying them for a while. Here's the list. Why the sudden affection lately? Is it love, confusion, or just not wanting to let go yet? What did she mean when she said she wants to go on vacation as a family? Is that real or just something that sounds nice? And the hardest question, is my daughter mine? Oh, I didn't even think about that part. Because we don't know if she's actually been physical with her ex. They are long distance. I don't know what that means. I'm almost sure she is, but during a past argument, she mentioned her ex once asked if it was his child, and it planted a seed of doubt I can't ignore. I hate that I even have to ask this. Sounds to me like there's been a lot of issues here along the way. Was her contact with her ex consistent this whole time? I found explicit photos 4 months ago and once a year ago. She admitted the talking started way before. I assume that it never stopped, but I want to know the full truth. How long did it go on for, and how deeply was it really? I've been in therapy myself for a month. I'm facing my own stuff, the way I shut down, avoid hard emotions, or lash out under pressure. I'm committed to growing, but right now I don't know if there's anything left to fight for. I don't even know if I want to stay, and that's new for me. I love her, but I'm hurt. And yeah, I'll admit this too. After she told me all this, I reached out to a couple past hookups. I haven't acted on it, but the fact that I even wanted to shows me how far I've drifted from myself in all of this. So here I am. We're about to talk, and I honestly don't know what I want to hear. Part of me wants her to fight for us. Part of me is done. Can something this broken be rebuilt if the love is real, but the trust and connection never fully were? Can two people come back from this level of damage, or are we just dragging out the end? And how do you know when it's time to stop trying? I mean, maybe when the other person cheats on you and says that they're not in love with you and they never really have been. Like, to me, she's emotionally checked out of this. That's what I'm getting from this, but let me know what you guys think. She's already checked out and has been, apparently, this whole time. The next update was the next day, so we're gonna find out how the convo went. This past week, Monday and yesterday, we've had the most open conversations we ever have. More honesty than we have shared in years, but it has also shown us how fragile things have become. I found out she had a long-term on and off contact with her ex, and that shook me, especially when I saw the intimate photos on her phone and heard that he once asked if the child was his. It broke me. She says the photos were from before our relationship and that she didn't send anything while we were together. She also said she blocked him immediately after the question of, is it my child? I believe her, mostly, but you said some of them dated back to 4 months ago. But somewhere inside, my trust still questions it. Honestly, I booked a hotel and I left the house abruptly because I truly believe she had cheated during our relationship. At that moment, everything in me was convinced something happened that I didn't fully know. Now, after all the talks and all her explanations, I don't know if I would call it cheating. There were definitely things that hurt, things that crossed emotional lines, but I can't label it 100% as cheating. That confusion is still in me. What really bothers me is my ex also contacted me multiple times during our relationship and I never replied. That was a clear boundary. She didn't draw that same line. And the difference in boundaries makes me question how aligned we really are when it comes to loyalty and emotional safety. That said, I don't want this whole story to just be reduced to just the ex. That's one part of it. But the bigger truth is we both came into this relationship with heavy baggage. I have struggled with depression for a long time. I shut down emotionally. I didn't always create a safe space either. She has her wounds, I have mine. We have both failed each other in different ways, and the cracks started before this latest breaking point, and it only got worse. We never really talked deeply about our struggles or what came after the fights. We would just move on. I told her I needed space and I left. She didn't expect me to actually go, but I had to finally listen to myself. We've agreed that I'll stay away until at least Wednesday. Our daughter is safe and cared for, no conflict there. We have paused all vacation plans and upcoming weekends. Nothing is forced. No more pretending. Right now, I'm focusing on my mental health, my business, and figuring out what I really want and just what I'm afraid to lose. I've also stopped all the contact with the flings that I messaged out of pain, probably for the best. That wasn't who I wanted to be. If I want to do right by my daughter and by myself, I have to face this clean. If this continues, it has to be something entirely new. The relationship we had is over. The patterns, the assumptions, the silence. If we try again, it will have to be a full reset. If not, it's closure. We both understand that now. That is emotionally draining, and honestly, I don't know what I want yet. I just need rest. I need to write everything out so I don't lose myself. I'm a little confused because he straight up said some of the pictures were from a year ago. She's been doing this for over a year. Some of the pictures dated 4 months ago, and now you're just believing her when she says it all happened before the relationship? Like, are you just in denial and kind of convincing yourself of that? Because it's not adding up. We have more updates, thank God, but we're gonna hydrate first. Grab your beverage, let me know what's in your cup, but drink some water today. Cheers. My cup really is matching the vibes of the new setup here. Pink party cup, like this is a party, you know? Don't get mad at me. I bought more mugs at Dollarama, but you know the rule, if I buy more mugs, I have to donate some. So I will be getting rid of this plain black set because it's really just not fun for me. Like, I need colors, I need fun, I need patterns, I need to look. There's a train going by. Anyways, wait till you see these mugs. I freaked out. They have little diamonds, like little crystals in the inside there, in the handle. They have pink, they had a red which is so cute for the holidays, but these are an all year round thing. Then they had blue. And whenever there's 3, that always means there's a 4th, but they didn't have any in stock. I think it might be purple. That's just a wild guess. I literally have no idea. So these are the cute guys. There's no way I couldn't buy them. Are you joking me? So I have a problem. The next update was July 29th, 12 days later. Right now, I still love her, but I'm broken. She hugs me. She's been affectionate again. She wants to go on holiday together this weekend like a family. But I saw her phone. She told him she loves him. And this is a man who lives abroad. Also, a man who's married, a man she still clings to emotionally while standing beside me like nothing's wrong. I have realized something harsh but clear. She has been manipulating me for a long time, telling half-truths, changing stories, saying I misunderstood her when caught, gaslighting me. She never gave us, our family, a real chance. Here's what I've done and what I'm doing now. I did a DNA test for our daughter. I need peace of mind. I'll love her no matter what, but I need certainty. I mailed it this week. Results will be about a week. I'm securing housing, finances, and legal protections quietly. I'm not telling her yet, not until I have everything stable. I will not move in with my parents. I'm rebuilding my own foundation. I'm not going to run away. I've ended contact with anyone I messaged out of hurt. That wasn't me. I want to stay clean in all this. That's repetitive. Why I'm doing it this way? Because this time I have to choose myself. Because confronting chaos when you're unprepared only makes it worse. Because I want my daughter to grow up watching her father stand strong and not be broken. Other things that came to light recently. She regularly sought validation from other men with texting, flirting, and DMs. So it's not just her ex. Sex faded in our relationship. She never opened up emotionally. She was always evasive. We did lose 2 cats, had a miscarriage, and never really healed from it. After pregnancy, she was emotionally disconnected. I fell into a depression, but I still showed up as a partner and as a father. I kept thinking I was the one who couldn't connect, but now I see it clearly. She never gave me the chance. Some people in my earlier post told me that I should have walked away the moment I saw the messages. I wasn't ready then. I needed to see clearly. Now I still don't, but I have to. Important clarification. I don't believe she physically cheated, not with her ex because he lives abroad, but emotionally, absolutely. She told him she loves him. I found out by accident through her phone, not her words. That betrayal matters. I'm just happy that you're now seeing it for what it is. Why I haven't told her yet? Because I'm not going to make the same mistake again by reacting emotionally without a plan. I'm protecting myself. I'm building something real behind the scenes. So when I walk with strength, not chaos. What's next? We're still going on holiday this weekend? I am an aspiring actress, but I could not fake a holiday after finding out my husband did that. There's no way. If I didn't say it physically out of my mouth, my face would. There's no way I could fake that. I don't know how I'm going to fake it, but I will. Calm, focused, because this is no longer about fighting for her. It's about fighting for me and for my daughter. When I've got everything in place, like housing, clarity, legal prep, I will tell her, likely through a letter, and I'll walk away. Not out of hate, but out of deep, deep pain and self-respect. All right, next update. We're now at August 28th, 1 month later. Let's see if he put this plan into action. Since then, so much has happened that I barely recognize my own life anymore. Ooh, he's just giving it to us in all point form. So we're just gonna rapid fire through it. The DNA test came back. My daughter is mine. I'm happy to hear that. I never doubted my love for her, but having that certainty gave me some peace. I won't tell her that I did the test. My wife went on vacation alone with our daughter. Oh, okay. Probably for the best. Because she needed the space to think, so I stayed behind. When she came back, she slipped back into her everything is fine mode as if nothing had happened. About a week later, I had confronted her with what I knew. She finally admitted and said that she also cheated physically. The last time, oh my God, there's more than one, was about 4 months ago. During that period, we were literally house hunting together, and she also went through a miscarriage. So I'm thinking she did it all on purpose and used me. Her response, quote, "That's a closed chapter for me. I don't owe you accountability for something months ago. I don't need to tell you any details." Those were her words. No ownership, no responsibility. Well, now I'm just getting angry on your behalf. She still insists all of her actions, the lies, the cheating, the manipulation happened because of how I treated her. Somehow I'm always the problem. The practical side of things right now, she suggested moving to her parents' house for a few months while I stay here with our daughter. I agreed for now because finding housing has been difficult. On paper, we're still married, so technically the house is still ours. I currently care for our daughter 4 to 5 days a week at our house. It was a mutual agreement. It was our agreement. Truthfully, I've always carried more of the responsibility for her anyways, only now it is just out in the open. But it eats at me. What kind of mother so easily hands over most of the care of her 2-year-old? Is that normal, or is that just another sign of how disconnected she really is? I've been saying it the whole time. She has been checked out for years, probably since it all began, really. You've only been together for 3 years. Emotionally, I feel like I'm getting hit with a new punch every day. Some detail, some lies, some twist of a story I had seen before. On top of that, I've realized that she paints me as the bad guy to everyone around her. She never tells them what she's done, only how I've treated her. So in their eyes, I'm the problem. That hurts. And here's the biggest shift in me. For a long time, I told myself that if we split, I would just pack my clothes and walk out and leave her. That was me trying to take the high road. But not anymore. Not after everything. Now I'm ready to fight for what's mine, for what I've built, for what I have every right to. Because honestly, looking back, she's been cheating the entire relationship. If not physically, then emotionally. Always attention seeking, always validation from men, always secrets. So here I am now. I'm considering filing for divorce in 2 months so the court also can see that I am providing structure for our daughter. I'm thinking about fighting to keep the house, not just walking away. I'm realizing I've been carrying the weight of fatherhood far more than her, and maybe it's time that gets recognized legally too. The only thing I care about right now is my daughter. I'm not completely surprised, to be honest. I'm a little surprised that there were other people outside of her ex and that she did physically cheat, because I thought it might be with the ex, but he lives abroad. But really, let me know your thoughts and feelings though. I'll see you in the comment section. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. Bye.